What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And just when you thought Arcade1up was done, all the leaks were dried up, no more releases this year, this happens. So it's something that we already knew was coming out. I assumed that it was going to be like January, maybe even February into next year, but it turns out I was absolutely wrong. This thing is out now. What is it? Well, first, let me give a big shout out to Gotham City Arcade for giving me a heads up. And if you go on over to the arcade, the original Arcade1up global fan group, you'll see that this just happened just now. Let me go ahead and share my screen right now so we can see this, so we can revel in the glory. Yes, so it looks like we are looking at a re-release, the re-release of Star Wars, the much rumored re-release of Star Wars at the suggested price of $649 is actually available over on Best Buy. Now, it's not available on the website. I did check just to make sure before I went live, and yeah, it's definitely not available, unfortunately. But if we check this video out real quick, let's go ahead and watch this together and see what we can ascertain from this. Canada. Canada for the win. So once again, this is on the original Arcade1up global fan page, and this is posted by Ken Harrison. I appreciate you letting the entire community know, and thanks for putting it out there. So what do I think about this? Well, this is something that we've talked about it before. We've talked about a lot on this channel. A re-release. I was hoping this was going to be a release that is an improved product, something with Wi-Fi, something with maybe something different. I thought, well, at least if we don't have Wi-Fi, we're going to get some coin doors, we're going to get some other stuff, we're going to get some other improvements. But unfortunately, what it looks like to me, judging by this picture, the picture, may not say it all, but this is definitely just a re-release of exactly what we've got before. The exact cabinet I have right here looks like it's going to be the same thing, no different. I hope that this picture isn't an accurate representation. I hope that we get something different, but unfortunately, judging by, I mean, if you just look at the product description, you're looking at the classic upright cabinet design. Okay, 3 games in 1, light up marquee and matching riser. I mean, nothing else new there. Coin door, I think, would have been called out. It definitely would have been using a different image if we're going to get coin door on there. But that's it. That is it. It's coming. It's out in Canada, at least. Maybe check the Canadian Best Buy website. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that right now while I have you. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see if we can go to the Canadian website. Best Buy. I know the Best Buy US is not going to have it. Let's see what the Canada, the Canada website says. If we go to Arcade1up, let's check this out. Let's see what we can find. And let me go ahead and allow, and let's go ahead and add that to the stream. Here we go. Let's see what we can find. So we got Arcade1up stuff here. Some pretty good deals for our friends up north. And it looks like we have, okay, it's Attack from Mars Pinball. I thought that might be listing. Show more. Absolutely. Show us more. Click on that. Looking like I'm not seeing anything, guys. A bunch of sold out items. Everything I think below this is going to be sold out. Nothing, just a bunch of stools. Let's scroll back up, make sure I didn't miss it, which is possible. Let's take a look and see. Not seeing Star Wars. Not seeing Star Wars at all. I'll tell you what, why don't we just type in Arcade and Star Wars. Let's just see if maybe it was misspelled, maybe something left. No, unfortunately, no. It looks like you're not going to be able to get this on their website. Let's check again. 1up. Let's get real specific. Star Wars. Nothing there. Let's go ahead and combine the words just to make sure. Okay, it looks like it's not going to be something you can pick up on their website. It's not going to be available on the US website, but just for giggles, let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's check out the I'll go ahead and share this with you again. Head on over to the US website and go type in Arcade1up. Let's see what we can see. Is it possible? Is it possible that we could maybe get this in the US? Scrolling down, not seeing anything. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think it's going to be available. So this could just be a fluke. Could this be an early release in a very specific store in Canada? Is it possible? Let's go. Scroll down. Not seeing it. Sometimes these are listed at the very end. After all the listings are done, maybe it's down. Maybe it's down here at the bottom. Let's go to page 3. Maybe we will see it. Perhaps. Perhaps. Come on. Come on. What do we see? Load. Come on, internet, work. And it looks like I don't think so. I don't think so. No. So we are no. So that's it. So it's only going to be it's only going to be available in that one store in Canada. I don't know. It could be making its way to stores right after the first of the year. So maybe February was my guess, was totally wrong. And we could be looking at a January release of a re-release of Star Wars. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. What do you think about this? Is it pretty much what you expected? Are you disappointed that it appears to be exactly the same cabinet that we got before, but they're charging $100 to $150 more? $650 for the same exact price, or the same exact cabinet. Now, let's bear in mind though, that was Canadian pricing. So if we do the Canadian pricing, let's just convert. Let's go over this. 649. Let's go 650 Canadian to US dollars. Let's go ahead and do this now. Let's see what that looks like. And if we, so let me go ahead and share this. So check this out. So 649 Canadian actually is 479. So is it possible that we could be seeing this in the US for $500? Is it possible that we could see it for 500? Let me go back to that post again real quick, and let's just take a look at that. Make sure I didn't misread that. Maybe I didn't didn't understand what I was looking at. Maybe I was just shocked. And no, look, here we go. You're looking at 649, and this is Canadian. Ontario, Canada, 649. So is it possible? Is it possible that we could actually get this re-release in the States for $500? Maybe. I mean, maybe. Who knows? The what was it? The GameFly leaks. I can't even remember the leaks that we saw. Where that was exactly. Let me get my mouse back on track. Pick a screen, any screen. There we go. Is it possible that we could see Star Wars again for $500? And if that's the case, if this thing releases, if this cabinet comes back out for $500, who's going to be game? Who's going to buy that? Is it going to come with a stool? Probably not. I didn't see that in that listing. So is it possible that we'll just see that cab for $500? And if that's the case, if it just re-releases for the same price that it was back in the day, I think that would be a great move on Arcade1up's part. That would be a great, this is like a goodwill thing, right? This is a goodwill gesture to say, listen, we know we haven't made all the right decisions in 2022. So maybe start off to kick off 2023. Let's bring you a cabinet that you've all wanted for the same price or close to it, the same price it was available for back in the day. What do you think about all this? Anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Can't wait to talk about this more with you and everybody else on YouTube. I'll see you next time.